Okay, so we jump back into our boat playthrough. Fair warning, we have just updated to the newest version of the game. So I don't know for sure whether we're going to experience any issues today. There was an update, what, like two days ago? 3 days ago? Something like that. So yeah, this is my first time jumping in. We're on an old save file that's been updated. So we will see how it goes. But just bear with us. Bear with us. I forget where the sink is. Wasn't there a sink in here? I thought there was a sink. Large industrial sink. Here we go. Okay. So I gotta figure out what we want to do, but I'm thinking we should start with maybe building, to be honest. We're at level 2 carpentry. We don't have carpentry for intermediates, but I think maybe we just get started with the whole building thing. Because otherwise we're gonna be waiting for that carpentry book for forever, you know? And I kind of just want to get started. Yeah, see, we don't have the book that I would want. So I think we just get going with it, to be honest. I do want to read Electronics 1 so that we can start with that as well for getting a generator together. Also, it's been 8 days. We're going to have the helicopter coming by any moment. So you know what? We're actually going to read some books. Going outside is probably not advisable. We're going to have the helicopter showing up very soon. So I think we're going to do some reading for the next, like, couple days, maybe. And just until the helicopter has been and gone. That's the helicopter. Just literally has just shown up. To the basement! We shall hide in the sub-level of the ship. In the fridge area. They'll never find us here. I can't believe the helicopter just showed up as soon as we mentioned it. Okay. A little bit of reading. Every time I die on the new update, I get 20,000 errors. Wow, really? Are you running any mods, Rigor Mortis? There was a small update with 1 or 2 fixes. Yes, just 1 or 2. Mm-hmm. Yes, for those that are interested in seeing what's in the update as well, we did do a video on it. For those watching this on the YouTube VOD, this might obviously be a little bit outdated by the time you're watching this, depending on when they push the next updates. But yeah, we covered the patch with a video, and there was like over 250 fixes, let alone like balancing changes and additions. I think there was something close to like 700 lines. Was it 600? I think it was like 600 lines of stuff in that document. So yeah, if that's too much for you, I have got a video on YouTube that covers the main sort of big hitters of the patch, if you haven't seen it yet. I know it was very difficult to put it all together, but we got there. We got there with it. Alrighty. Hey, Evil Shadow, thank you very much for the Prime. Appreciate that. Thanks. We get some Mr. Atom bread. Can we get some Mr. Atom bread ups in the chat, please? Fellow chatters. Thanking you. Man, it's really eerie down here in the bowels of the ship. Also, I got fed my first piece of, like, misinformation the other day, chat. Somebody was telling me that, like, it's not these, but they were saying in, like, the research facility in Rosewood, there was, like, these generators with, like, big red sort of, like, boxes. These right here. And that these would work as generators if you right-clicked on them, and yeah, it's full of shit. And it's reminded me that people still spread misinformation on this game. Been following you for a while with the Build 42 update. Keep up the amazing work. Greetings from Spain. Thank you, Evil Shadow. Appreciate that. The fake news is finally back, yeah. Those generators are a mod. That's probably why they were saying that. Probably just didn't even realize that you know, that they were making a mistake. Okay, before we go to sleep, we're gonna dismantle these watches. Also, I love, this is like a really small change, but one I really like. If you're thinking right now, like, hey, you know, the inventory interactions look like a lot smoother while Duck is playing, that's because they upped the, like, FPS of that. The default is now 60, and the cap is, like, was it like 120 or something? UI rendering FPS, yeah, you can turn that up to, like, 120 as well, but 60's fine for me. Which is really nice. Dismantle electronics. Wait. Why is it just one? Oh, because it's this one first. Is it? Yeah. Max 16. So it seems to be doing like one color of watch at a time, I think. Crafting menu has been resized as well. Actually, really a fan of this. I like that it's not like taking up my entire screen anymore. The fact it's per watch type is a little annoying. Yeah, I agree, and I do also think it shouldn't use the one you're wearing, but I think if you favorite it, it protects it, as far as I'm aware, but it is a little bit annoying that it defaults to destroying the one you're wearing as well. Just got into Project Zomboid and found your stuff. Thanks for all the great vids and good info. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you very much. If there was a championship on disinformation in a gaming community, then Project Zomboid would be the absolute leader. Yeah, it would definitely be up there. I think it just comes with being an incredibly detailed game. You know? Have you noticed that picking up floor trash gives a lot of materials like cement or tarp? Also been finding a lot of maps and good things on the wall boards. I don't know if this one is a mod I have enabled. Wait, do you mean like right-clicking and like, or using like this feature here to pick up like trash stuff? Because I don't think that's default. If you're finding things while doing that. I don't think so, anyway. Yeah, I think that might be a mod. We can try it when we go out tomorrow, but I think that's a mod. Okay, electrical's coming along. Electrical is coming along nicely. Let's skip through this. Okay, so we do actually have that one, and then it should have saved. Yeah, it's not gonna dismantle the one we have favorited because it puts it in a different category, so that's good. We'll throw our scrap electronics in here. How are our weapons looking? Weapons are fine. Okay. Something to eat, and then bed, I think. Something to eat, and then bed. Excuse me. The boat is closed, sir. There's another one. Still with them as well. Come on. Hello, Duck. Hello, Grand Large Huge. How are you? You just wanted some sugar and you murdered him. Well, you should know better than to come around these parts asking for sugar. Who does he think he is? Good, thanks. How about you? Not too bad, not too bad. It's a Saturday. We're enjoying the weekend. Jar of tomatoes. Let's open the jar. We're losing weight still, which is the main thing. Wait, can I not, like, take the tomatoes out of the jar? Wait, what? Oh, there's another jar in the... Okay. It was more than one. Okay. Seems like I can't. I just have to eat them from the jar. Whatever, I guess. We'll carry the jar around with us, sure. It can be like my on-the-go snack. What up, Michelle? How you doing? So you've been on that YouTube grind lately, dude. We have been cranking out the videos right now. Fair warning for anybody that has been watching the YouTube content, and has been enjoying like the increased pace of our upload schedule. We will be going back to like weekly here very soon, rather than like every few days. Like just fair warning that that's not like a permanent thing. It's not sustainable for me to do that long term. But it has been, I mean, I'm very proud of what we've been able to put out within like the last, well, since the release of Build 42. My editor has come on leaps and bounds in the last few weeks. He's really sort of like coming into his own with his style lately, and I'm pretty happy with myself in like what I've been able to accomplish, and yeah, it's been a really good time. So I've been enjoying the process and enjoying that we have so much new content from Project Zomboid. Roof survey done, all good. Neighbor asked me to do theirs as well. Nice. I'm glad everything's alright, buddy. I was thinking of, thanks to Build 42 expanding the map places, like CGE Corp could be viable since they're no longer on the edge of the map. What do you mean, sorry, CGE Corp? It's okay, Duck, coming in for your content, not just Zomboid. Appreciate it, buddy. There's a little rat. Okay, so it looks... Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're gonna have some clearance to do. The chopper has shuffled the local neighborhood around, so we are gonna have to do some clearance here. It's just gotta happen. We have also started a police officer, so I'm hoping we can get into some guns soon. We haven't actually found like a shotgun or anything yet, which would be the biggest one that I'd want to find. Also, RIP, shotgun skill gain. No longer the best way to gain XP. Just the same as everything else. Still the easiest to use, but... Do we have leather gloves? We do. You're in good condition right now. Boots? We could probably do with some new boots. Let's grab those. Dog tags, huh? It's a biker. You need a welding mask to get into the gun shop. Yeah, that was right. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, there was a gun shop in town, and we needed a welding mask to get in there. You're right. This is trouble. It has been a little bit of time since I played this playthrough last. You find it annoying that combat has turned into a shove and stomp approach? Was it not always that way, arguably? I don't think I'm annoyed by it. Like, it's always been that way for until you get like proficient with weapon skill or strength. Like if you get enough strength to bypass it. But realistically, like, if you wanted to preserve, like, fatigue and preserve your weapon durability and stuff in the old game, you would, or in Build 41, you'd just use stomping and stuff anyway, so... I don't feel like it's changed all that much, honestly. You know, there's a mod for that, right, Hannah? Just, like, making sure you're aware. There is a mod to turn the moodles back to what they were already. Yeah, it's like one of the biggest things I see in my comments all the time is like, so there are two things that I see in my comments a lot right now, which is I hate muscle strain and I don't like the moodles, and both of them can be solved with like the player's discretion. There's a mod for moodles and muscle strain can be removed in the sandbox options. Yeah, you can also find like some that change the style or rather than just going back to the old version. I love how quick the community is with these mods, yeah. Always has been. Always will be. We need a break. I prefer the old style of mods. Sorry, moodles. I'm not a big fan of these ones because I think they're the main reason I'm not a huge fan is because I think they're moving away from Project Zomboid's what's the word I'm looking for? Not classic. Like moving away from the Project Zomboid art style, yeah, but I don't know the words for what I'm looking for. It's like it's the graphic style that they're known for, right? Like the aesthetic that, yeah, it's not the, I'm trying to think of a word that's not coming to me. You know, another way of saying what they're known for. But the theme, yeah, the Project Zomboid theme, that sort of thing, it's moving away from that, which is why I'm not a huge fan. But I'm also really not that bothered because I can just download a mod to change it. You know, I feel like there was some very like heated knee-jerk reactions to the Moodle change, and loads of people were like, "Oh my god, these are trash," and then the other side were like, you know, "I love the new Moodles, like, you know, stop trashing them." And it's just one of those things that's always going to have people divided, and I really just... I suppose what I'm saying is I don't know if it's really worth the devs' time to change and update them any further. Like, people are going to dislike them, whatever they do to them, and because it's a polarizing change. Project Zomboid's style has always been very sort of like retro, pixelated. So if you move away from that, some people aren't gonna like it, some people will. Like it's really just a case of as long as the player can change it themselves, you know? I think it would be a good approach, yeah, Hemi, to do that, to add like the option to go to the classic style. Yeah. But I can't remember if it was... I saw something, and I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw something about like somebody talking about how it was a decision that they had to make. Like it was required for some reason that they update the Moodles, and I can't remember where I saw that and whether it's true, but... So that if that is true, that might be why they didn't include the option to revert back, but... I don't know under what circumstances they would need to update them, you know? There was an issue with the artist. Maybe with, like, licensing. I don't know, maybe the licensing was coming to an end or something. And maybe that's why it's so different. You know, because they wanted to avoid, like, claims that it was the same as they used to be, or, like, followed their style or something like that. Avoid those kind of accusations from the old artist, but I don't know. I would like to see the option to change back to the classic ones, but you know, again, it's not a huge deal. Modding community's got it covered. Heard from a streamer that it's something to do with Bill 43, or maybe that's a dream I had. That sounds like a dream. Okay, clearance mostly done. We've got like maybe a couple more hanging around, but for the most part, this is looking a lot better. We've cleared out a lot of these zombies. Now, we wanted to try and find a welding mask. There was like a metal workshop that we checked over here that didn't have anything, but I think there was also a big tool place just here, right? Maybe we try and like head over there to see if we can See if we can procure what we need, perhaps. That's a fancy talk for get. Procure. I know us British people like our long words, so. Can sledgehammers still work? Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you can find them. That sounds quieter. It's better. Vehicle sounded like really quiet. Still does, to be honest. Yeah, so this is the tool store I'm talking about. Lot of zombies around here. I'm wondering if, like... Yeah, it's still a lot of zombies on this side. Wonder if maybe I can draw them up the street a little bit. We can draw these away a little and like maybe loop back around, take the long path. Do a little, I'm gonna do a little loop now. And see if I can come back around on the correct side of the building. Okay, here should do nicely. Couple zombies, nothing massive. Home sweet boat. Yep. Home sweet boat. Okay, that's looking better on this side. Not sure about the other side yet, but let's see how we're doing. Okay. Police officer mans. Now we have looted this before, but I specifically remember there being too much for us to take last time. So, oh, there's still a sizable group there. Let's come at it from the other side. She's stuck in the wall. Okay, well just keep in mind that that one might break out of the wall here at any point. Yep. There it is. Ooh, someone just fired a gunshot off to this way. Hopefully that won't draw them to the back door. Yeah, there's somebody on this door already. That's annoying. Blower fan. I wonder what that actually does. What that's used in. We got fertilizer. Nails. Yeah, it's drawn them all to the back doors of the building. I can hear them all. Definitely gonna take some of these extra hammers. Tomatoes. Nothing in the way of welding masks yet. Carton of nails. It broke the door. I remember the anvil, I remember this stuff, and I remember the carton of nails. I would like to maybe see if we can grab this stuff, because, like, I mean, a carton is 12 of something, so 12 boxes of nails. And then the anvil as well. Like, that would be very cool. So let's see if we can deal with what comes through here. One step at a time. Wouldn't mind getting in this section as well. Can't see the zombie. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Okay, I need to sit for just a moment. Just a moment. Encumbrance 5 for a bag of fertilizer now. Why do I feel like that didn't weigh as much before? Could be imagining it, of course, but... Oh, Chill Vanille, how you doing? Thank you for all the follows, folks. Do appreciate it. A lot of you in the last few minutes. Thank you very much. It is. Thank you for the 200 bits. Austria finest. Aw. Is it time to panic? According to my character, yes. Okay, welding mask. Anywhere? Hatchet. Carpentry chisel. Do we have one of those? I don't know. I'm gonna grab one. I feel like this is gonna be like the new, maybe the newly introduced problem of Build 42 for a lot of people. Is it's going to be a lot harder to answer the question, do I have this? Do I already have this item? Because there's so many more items now. It's gonna be so much tougher to, like, remember what you've already got and what you haven't. Before, like, realistically, what did we need? Like, a saw, an axe, a hammer, some nails. Now it's like, because of all the extra crafting stuff, there's so many things. The book expanding tip has changed my life. You running any mods? Nah. Not currently. Not currently. I've got, so, spoiler alert, I'm working on a couple of videos right now. One for quality of life mods and one for, like, you know, just other mods. That work with Build 42, and I will probably run some of those quality of life mods, because some of those just seem like really, really useful. Stuff like, if you hover over a moodle, right, it will actually tell you, like, it'd be a detailed description of, like, okay, how will this affect my character? And it's like, oh, you know, your strength is reduced by 1.25% or something like that, you know, or... Blank keys. Keyring. Praying hands. That's cool. I want this. Yeah, it's like... Yeah. Give. We'll keep that extra. Blank keys. I'm confused. What blank key do? Wait, so there's a key. Guess multiplayer stuff require a blank key. Make a copy of another key? Okay. So it'd be a multiplayer thing. There's a key for a car there. A Chevalier D6. Chevalier D's nuts, you know what I'm saying? Probably this one, right? No? No. Oh. Well. It was in the glove box. But it's pointless. Detailed description of traits change my builds. Many traits don't actually do what they imply, like slow healer. Yeah, there's so that was one of them that I was looking at, but also like the detailed description of like moodles and stuff and what they did as well. There's a lot of shit like that, honestly. Some of the quality of life mods that are available for Build 42 right now, I really, really like. No welding mask though. What up, Raffataff? How you doing? Our axe is in the... Oh, wait, no. Hang on. We've got another one. Hold that thought. You know what? We're not even going to do that. We're just going to equip it. I said hold the thought, chat. Hold it! Firmly grasp it! And if you know that reference, bonus points. You win. Chat, I got a donut. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations on your donut. I have a flat white coffee and I'm gonna have more. I love that you ended that like with a rebellious statement at the end, you know. Empty jerry, why is there an empty jerry can just in this garbage bag? So weird. Duck and Big T can't do nothing about me. Okay. What up, Phasic? How you doing? Thank you very much. Yeah, I know exactly which modder you're talking about with Tidy Up Meister. That guy does some incredible stuff. Some really good mods. But I also have Yorkshire Gold in the pantry, so maybe they already got me. You're already too far gone, buddy. You've already lost. Preaching to me about Big T. You've already lost, mate. First thing I hear when switching on the stream is hold it, grasp it. Finally, someone understands me. What up, Paul? How you doing, mate? I might want to do a couple runs to this store, honestly. Also interested about maybe getting into that building there. See if maybe they've got a welding mask. Would love to get into the gun store, but no luck yet. Let's grab like either the anvil or the crucible. The anvil's probably gonna be like really heavy, right? Yeah, 20. Crucible's 5. We can grab both. Equip in both hands. I've got it. Anvil acquired. Really gonna have to explore the map more, but Rosewood is so cozy. Yeah. Took me weeks to clear it out enough to loot properly. Rosewood is a fan favorite, definitely. Like, it's a really good place to start as well. Open the door, put the anvil on the seat. Those zombies probably about to follow me back home, huh? More of them again. Outside my base, this bloody helicopter. Bringing all these bloody tourists around my base. No, I will not take a picture of you and your husband. I don't care if you're on your wedding anniversary. Yeah. There's that group that we saw on the way in. The cars brought some of them over. I'm probably just gonna have to go and sleep because fighting these, all of them, is gonna be impossible with this amount of tiredness and stuff. Quick question, do you have any suggestions for solo sandbox world settings in terms of loot rates / other quality of life things? Not really. I just, to be honest, I'm playing on Apocalypse. And that's always how I've done things. It's really all personal preference. On this run, I turned off the randomized hearing that zombies had and just set it to normal. But that's just because, like, it annoys me the way that they trickle in if you don't. But again, it's personal preference, really. Start with the defaults and go from there. Play the game how you want to. Okay. Sleep time, but we're gonna get some reading in first, probably. Also, I gotta decide where we want to do, like, our main bit of crafting. Like, what do we want to turn into our, like, craft room, you know? Like, our tool shop. Maybe this room? The captain's quarters? This would make a pretty good tool area, maybe. We could destroy these, like, workbenches in the middle here, the white half counters. Give us a bit of room for benches. We've got, like, these little alcoves. I think this would work well as, like, a little tool shop. Place. So that's a crucible. Just put that up there for now. I mean, the question's fine, but the question's fine, but yes, it's entirely personal preference. Like everybody finds that, like, you know, zombie settings are different. Like, which ones they prefer are totally different to them, and the way the zombies behave and the world settings, like when the power goes off, whether you want the helicopter or not, like it's all entirely up to you. There's no wrong way to play. Whether you want multi-hit on. The question's fine, but Grand is correct that there's nothing I can really tell you that, you know. I guess I'm just too new to the game, need more experience, thanks anyway. Yeah, no problem, no problem. If there's a specific thing that you're struggling with, then I might be able to, like, give you some tips or help you out with that, but I can't really give you recommendations to sandbox settings, because that's purely preference based. Just start by playing the game and exploring and go from there. Does cleaning clothes actually do things now? I don't think so. I believe so. I don't believe so. I mean, there's always been rumors that keeping your character clean keeps, like, wounds from getting infected. I don't know how true that is. Not sure if it's one of those things that was confirmed or not. But as far as I know, it's the same with clothing, really. Like, there's no real... It's just for aesthetics more than anything else. Is that boat a mod? No, it is part of the vanilla map. It is Brandenburg, Pleaser. It is a new town that was added in Build 42. It is off the north coast of Brandenburg. So this is Brandenburg here. As you can see, it's quite far out to the west of the map. This is the boat, and it's on the north coast of the town. Yo, what up, Rye? How you doing? What up, Bucko? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. How you doing? We get some MrAtomicDuck bread ups in the chat, please. 49 months. Are you almost? You're probably almost done with closing up the jewelry store now, right? You're probably almost done with all that. I'm realizing now that I've been playing on Apocalypse, maybe I should start by changing that first before messing with Sandbox. Okay, so if you're a new player, Visoli, and you've been playing on Apocalypse, you should know that Apocalypse is the toughest difficulty. That is definitely going to be like up there as like one of the things that might be causing you, because I'm getting the vibe that you might be struggling with the game, which if you are, is perfectly normal. Everybody struggles with Project Zomboid. It is a tough game. It is extremely detailed. Try Survivor. Survivor enables multi-hit by default, which can be a big help when you're learning the game. And don't be afraid to go down even further to Builder, if you'd like to, which is more peaceful, lower like population settings. There is nothing wrong with making the game easier for yourself. If you need like more general survival tips, we have a bunch of stuff on the YouTube for that. I actually put out a video, I want to say a week ago, maybe just over, of like loads of tips for like build 42 specifically. And I also have like a bunch of older guides for like new players. It's kind of helping new players is what we sort of made a name for ourselves doing. And I really enjoy it. So yeah, I would start with Survivor. And just go for like the default there. And then, yeah, tweak the settings around you as you learn. But don't be discouraged. You will... Easy. Project Zomboid does a very good job of like weeding out the people that are willing to persevere and the people that aren't. It is a very difficult game. 5 more days? Hell yeah, Rye. Love to hear it, dude. Almost there, buddy. I know you've been working hard at it. Doing good. Very ready for both the weekend and the last day of the sale. Any tips of finding a sledgehammer? Anywhere where there's wooden crates, tool stores, and keep an eye out for work vehicles. Fake hero. So if you see like trucks that are like branded with like workmen construction companies and shit like that, keep an eye out for those. And there's also a world event as well where you can find like a manhole cover with a couple of trucks around it. Sometimes you'll find sledgehammers lying on the ground around those as well. Basically just think like construction and tools, right? Anywhere you'd find that sort of thing, you're more likely to find sledgehammers. How viable is leveling fitness and strength? Build 41, it seemed impossible. See, I don't know if I've always been doing something wrong here, Mads, but I have never really invested in like strength and fitness training because like exercise completely cripples your character for me. I mean, I think so, but... Did you catch Hemi's message? That whole thing about getting infected because of being dirty, it was a mod. I mean... Yeah, doesn't surprise me at all. Like, I knew that wasn't a feature. Like, you know, I wasn't trying to call the guy an idiot last time when there was that whole thing about, like, no, I know I was infected by blood. By, like, the fact my character was covered in blood. It's like, no, that's not a confirmed feature, and you don't know because there are like hundreds of ways to get, well, not hundreds, but there are a plethora of ways to get infected, and there's no way for you to confirm it was blood, so you don't know. but it's fine. I don't know. What bothers me isn't necessarily that people like would claim that they could have got infected that way, and that it could be a feature that's maybe been added in Build 42 secretly, which it hasn't. Spoiler alert. But what bothers me is when people say like, I know that was how it happened, and it's like, no, you don't have confirmation of that. In Build 42, infection can be spread by saliva and blood, right? Isn't the setting? So the way that, what that means, Dirty Joe, is, I get it, it is kind of misleading. What it means is it's either bite, or it can be transferred by scratches and lacerations, but it's a low chance, right? It's like a percentage-based thing. It does not mean that you get infected by your character being dirty. And that was... Somebody was basically attempting to tell us that was how they were infected. But yeah, it's not a thing. You could never wash your character and it wouldn't do anything. At least right now. Is Build 42 multiplayer coming soon, you think? You know, chat, we lasted a lot longer. We lasted a lot longer today. That's the first one of today. And we're how far into the stream? Like an hour and 50? That's not bad. That's not bad. But no, it's probably not coming. It's not coming soon. Raindrop. Brace yourself for a long wait. It's going to be a while, and they don't tend to announce things in advance. We'll get maybe a week's heads up. But yeah, just strap in for a long wait. I know there are people that are like, you know, playing Build 41 and waiting for multiplayer to come out before they go to Build 42, but like, I don't necessarily think a lot of those people realize how long it could be. Like, nobody really knows, but, and some people will try to tell you otherwise. But, yeah, it's... What we know is it's not going to be like next week or some shit like that. It's not going to be soon. Okay. Where did I put my farming shit? This is the problem, you see, with coming back to a game that you haven't played in a while. Where be my farming stuff? It's definitely not here. It's gonna be downstairs somewhere. What about Build 43? Any word on when that comes out? Stop it. You stop that. Alright? Just stop it. You know what you're doing. I couldn't resist. Build 43 when? Build 69. I hear Build 69 is gonna be nice. I'd be disappointed if it weren't. Hey yo, who does? How do I pronounce this? Is that Flosshawk? Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that, buddy. We get some MrAtomicDuck, please. Thank y'all. Much appreciated. Morning, Mark. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. A wild Mac appears. We were just talking about earlier, Mark, how there's a possibility that I might do a little bit of WoW hardcore on stream one of these days. Potentially. I am a rather large World of Warcraft enjoyer, so we'll see. We'll see. Copy pasting your VOD channel as we speak. Yeah. So me and Mark had a chat on his stream. Was it yesterday? I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but we had a chat on his stream about like VODs and VOD content had that chat with a couple of different creators recently, because I really do think it's worth people investing in like VOD content on YouTube, honestly. A wild Mac. Playing WoW Hardcore right now? Are you really? What are you playing, Rauko? Why? Hang on. Well, hang on. You must be an Alliance player, right? Surely, because if you were Horde, you would have mentioned it in your first message, right? First time ever playing a shaman. Okay, well, I stand corrected. Sorry, I had to get a jab in there. Listen. I too enjoy a nice undead or an orc here and there, but my god, Horde players need you to know about the fact they're Horde. They really do. And you can guarantee that they've either got Loktar Ogar on something they own, or they've got a Horde flag behind them on their wall. Not that anybody in this chat is guilty of that. You can guarantee it. I jest. What's with all these zombies showing up outside my base? Someone feeling called out. Now, Markstrom is an undead enjoyer. He's been doing... You guys enjoy a little bit of WoW Hardcore. Mark's been streaming his adventure as a undead rogue on Hardcore. What level are you now, Mark? High 30s, isn't it? Middle 30s, high 30s? 38, yeah. Are you done with Desolus now? Yeah, that zone that absolutely wants to make me peel my eyes out of my head every time I go there. Trying to participate in OnlyFans Raid Group 2 if I'm fast enough. Nice. Fingers crossed, dude. $37 here. Orc Warlock. You were telling me the Horde players are the vegans of WoW? Look. I can't comment on that. I'm gonna offend somebody, alright? I can't comment on that, but it did make me laugh, alright? That's... Let's talk about Wayne Gretzky. Stop it. Shut up. Alright. Was one fucking time. Just you wait until Lucci wakes up, Grant, because you know she's gonna come in here and drop another fucking hand grenade and then piss off. You know, I really expected the bench anvil to be larger, but it kind of makes sense, doesn't it, if it's a bench anvil? Who's Greg Grainwetsky? How proprietary is this live overlay on your thumbs? Oh, dude, steal it. Listen, I don't give a shit. I took it from someone else, and they took it from someone else, and like it's the easiest way to convey on a thumbnail that the video you're about to watch is a live stream, right? Without being too invasive. It's just it is the case, right? There's no other way to do it. So, just, dude, you fucking do it. Go for it. It's okay, I'll insult poutine to her face. Do you have a death wish, Ashley? It's like offending her great ancestors. Sorry. God damn it, why did you have to put that back in my brain? The whole fucking rice finger measuring thing. Oh my god, dude. that just got me so good. Chat will really just get at me for anything. They'll find an excuse if they really want to. What's a finger got to do with rice? So if I remember correctly, the whole thing was like, I've got a rice cooker recently and it's the best thing ever and I'm like totally sold on them. And I was talking about how, like, you know, you just measure it out with the measuring cup, right? It comes with a cup meant to, you just scoop up 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, done. And people were like, well, you don't use your finger to measure your rice? Like, how do you not use your finger to measure your rice? Why bother with a cup? You can just go to the first knuckle on your finger. And I'm like, does it really matter? Like, but chat really got antsy about it. Like, they were upset with me that I didn't use my finger to measure rice. It was a thing. Americans will use anything but metric. You're not wrong. Don't use it personally, but at least I knew about it. Well, I didn't realize it was a big deal that I didn't know about measuring up to the first knuckle with right. Like, okay, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Like, oh damn. I didn't realize it was like a big deal. Bellows. We should move those up to the other upstairs, but we'll leave it here for now. Oh my god. So Mark, are you here that there's a possibility that you're going to be playing some Project Zomboid in the future? Is that rumors spread by people in your chat, or are you actually going to be doing some Project Zomboid? Because last I heard you weren't particularly interested in it, but... And I should warn you, you've got to be careful with your language in this chat. Slander against Project Zomboid, you'd be raring for a fight against however many viewers we have, but... Katie is going to suck me in with RP memes. Okay, okay. I see. This makes sense. This makes sense, okay. Okay, so we've got the anvil now. What else do I need? Really, I'm just after a welding mask. We've not got a lot of fuel either, to be honest. Oh, I've left a door open. What is the anvil for? I imagine for blacksmithing, to be honest. I haven't dabbled with it yet. The game takes place in Kentucky. You can RP as Shunk. I would pay. I would pay to see Mark roleplay as Sean. Oh, I forgot about the rabbits. I feel really bad. There's like 4 rabbits just in that trailer. I don't really want rabbits. You say that as if they're already dead? No, I'm just, like, I feel bad leaving them in the trailer. Probably be better if I did kill them. Set them free? Oh yeah, I guess I can do that, can't I? It didn't even cross my mind. Go free, little rabbit. Is it a swamp male rabbit? They're all males? That would have been the worst rabbit farm anyway. Hell yeah. We set the rabbits free. Watership Zomboid. Somebody did comment actually on my my first YouTube VOD for this series saying I should have rehomed the rabbits and called it Watership Down or something. Everyday smithing. You know, this could be the blacksmith run. Bottle making. We don't have any of these. I mean, I'm just gonna grab all of them, dude. We could actually learn how to do some blacksmithing. Ooh, a fishing rod with premium line and a jig lure. Okay. Fishing rod's gonna be good. Huge. Huge! Massive, some would say. So, you know I was talking about how every time you know how I was talking about like how when I said massive, somebody would also comment like, you know what else is massive? Because of that dumb fucking thing that Ninja has been doing or whatever. Well, I leaned into it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had a very successful YouTube video recently on the Build 42 patch notes. I'm not saying I put massive in the title as the first word just to debate all those people into commenting. But I might have done that, and it might have worked. The amount of comments that just said, you know what else is massive? On that video. I like to think that's the reason that video did well. And they've all been debated into engagement. I've engagement farmed them. That's what they get for following Ninja. Okay. We could check out the mail place. Let's try. Let's see if I can get in there sneaky like. The mail service buildings sometimes do have like some really interesting stuff in the storage rooms. There's no like, there might be a door on the far side, there's none here. I might have to fight through these ones. Just a few. Should be doable, I think. Massively moist. Hell yeah. Oh, a pager. I can dismantle that as well, I think. For electronics skill. Don't mind me. Just going in the mail building. What else we got? Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Skill magazines. Mildew cure. Lighting. Improvised flashlight and lanterns. Fossil Brandenburg. Where is this? Oh, well, we've already discovered it. Okay, that's fine. That's just like the local gas station. I figured it might be like a big complex, but... They're called skill clips, actually. Stop it. Saying the word clips in a military game. Actually, they're called magazines. I'll have you know. I remember one time I think I got like, it was the way that I pronounced a caliber of ammo in a tips video, and I got the longest fucking essay on why it was the wrong way to pronounce it I have ever read in my life. And I know that Carly has the copy pasta still somewhere. If she ever comes by the chat, we'll have to we'll have to see if she's still got it. Another way of engagement farming, yeah. Just the same as pronouncing Louisville. Find a reason to mention Louisville and watch the comments flood in. What up, Millie? How you doing? It's not a boat. You're right. We're not on the boat right now. You are correct. The Magic of Doing Nothing by Bella Olivares. I like that book already. The Magic of Doing Nothing. That's a book I would read. So there must be a mail van out front, right? We're gonna take the bottle. Look, we both know you'd listen to the audiobook at best. What are you trying to say, buddy? I mean, you're right, but what are you trying to say? Challenge my intellect. You're right, but that's beside the point. It starts with no lube, no protection, all night, all day, from the kitchen floor to the toilet seat, from the dining table to the bedroom, from the bathroom sink to the shower, from the front porch to the balcony, and goes on for another 30 lines. But that's Carly for you? Wait, is that a Carly pasta? No, that's definitely not what I was talking about. Carly has definitely had some good copy pastas in her time, though. Actually, it's pronounced Louisville. Yep. Yo. Huge find. I think we've already got that one. I'll grab it just in case, but... Pottery? Foraging? Oh! It's like full on fuel! Hold on. What was that? Why did that sound so terrible? And loud? She drives and she has fuel. Okay, we're gonna come back for this car. I'm gonna take this one back. there's a sound for that now. That's so cool. It just needs to come out and say like vehicle reversing every like 5 seconds, you know? That's the kind of content I want in Project Zomboid. She? I thought you said it was a male van. Okay, so we're gonna end stream there for today. You guys can thank Recklty for the short stream. I need to go and wash out my ears, and quite possibly contact a hitman for that awful pun. Dude, we got so much reading to do. Holy shit. So much reading. We got fishing 1 as well. We can actually, like, do some fishing off the edge of the boat. That'll be really cool. Okay, we're gonna leave... Where's a good place to fish from? Probably, like, not around here. Find somewhere else to do that, but... Cropping for cash. We got a water bottle that we gotta drop off. Wash out your ears? Didn't you read that? So you wash out your eyes? I mean, both. I guess. Okay, we should fill this as well. Equip secondary. And we'll go ahead and put that up here. How much is left in this one? Okay. I feel like if we're gonna do fishing, it's probably gonna be off the end there, but I could do with setting up like a little table maybe, like out here, you know, to do some fishing. We'll put it up here for now. Fishing rod, jig lure, dismantle. Dismantle. I guess we do some reading and then we go get the other vehicle. Wouldn't a houseboat be so OP in Zomboid? Yeah. I mean, you still have to come back to land to do like all the looting, right? So even living on a boat wouldn't come without its risks, you know? And bear with me, I actually think people would die more living on a boat than they would living on land, because you're restricted to where you have to land, right? You can't just land anywhere. You have to land properly, like at a port or a harbor or something like that, right? So I feel like you'd have to land in places that it might not be that won't be risk free. Often come with higher risk. Let's what skill book do we want to learn? I mean, we should probably learn like blacksmithing, because it seems like we've got a lot of the stuff that we're gonna need for it, right? So what would blacksmithing come under? Would that be like metalworking, and welding probably? Creation of metal items and objects allows the building of crude metal barricades and objects. So it'd probably be metalworking and welding if we're gonna get into that. So let's start with this one and read that before we go sleep. Before we go night-night. Thank you, Rigor Mortis. Is your stream title meant to be a call out to the Lonely Island song On a Boat? No. No, just, it was just saying I'm on a boat. Oh, that's cool. Turns out Arian might be coming my way here very soon. Have a little bit of a Project Zomboid meetup. That'd be cool. A good guy. Arian's a great dude. Yeah, but are you on a boat, motherfucker? Stop it. You stop that. Speaking of hoes, I think I saw the sandbox settings for indoor farming. Yeah, there are. You can turn that on. You can farm indoors. Another way to get interactions in chat and comments is to say things like, I love Miracle Whip, or isn't mayonnaise a wonderful salad dressing? Man, if Chef were here right now, I'm sure you'd be getting a big talking to. Okay, we're gonna go retrieve the car. What else? We've got like we got a lot of fuel in this truck, but I mean, oh my god. Okay, okay. They've just moved in. What up, Red X? How you doing? You ever feel like the boat is too big for one person to base at? Nah. It's big. You ain't wrong. Too big? Nah. Really, I'd say it wasn't even that big. I'd really, I don't know, like it's an average sized boat, you know? Really, when it's probably just the angle that you're looking at it from that makes it look big. You know? Maybe the lighting. The light's just catching it right, which makes it appear bigger. Yeah, and the water it's sitting on is probably, like, really warm right now as well, like... I want to trim the reeds. If you remove all that grass, it'll look even bigger. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. M36. Good condition. I'm gonna grab this. About our boots, how are our boots doing? Still good. We can replace them though, because these are fresh. Keep a spare pair of them. It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean. Wise words. Wise words. I love how like we always find a way. I say we, I always find a way to come back around to size jokes. Well, it's not wise words. I hope I find a shotgun. That sounds like wise words to me. That's where I want to go. I want to get in here. We need a welding mask. Not today, zombie. Sorry. Just getting the car back. I hope I find a shotgun with at least 100 shells. Yeah, that's wise words, yeah. Alrighty. So we've got carpentry books. Dude, the garages now just chock full of books sometimes. Definitely going to be using this as our new workhorse, the van, I think. I do like the fact that the sports car is like quiet, but storage capacity is lacking. Extra pair of shoes. I know where we can put these, like right here, just inside the entrance, right? Take your shoes off. Put them by the entrance. You know, we're missing the one carpentry book that I actually need. I would really like to do some building, and I might just start doing some anyway. But it does... I suppose we don't get any XP from dismantling any of this stuff anymore, so we could at least start with, like, the dismantling process, maybe? We could start, like, clearing the space a little bit. How far are we from leveling up our electrical? 10 points. Okay. Not far. That's all working one is the one I'm going to be reading. Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm like, I want to do the thing, but I haven't read the book for multiplayer yet. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I prefer to do things once I've got the proper multipliers for them, but we don't gain XP from dismantling stuff anymore, so I feel like we'll just get started. Why not, right? So we're gonna take this hacksaw and we're gonna start breaking things down. Definitely want to put like a little wall out the front, maybe like extra safety around the entrance, because there seems to be a lot of wandering zombies right now. I thought that was supposed to stop after a timed action. Was that a setting? Pause when focus is lost. Maybe it's like a setting that stopped fast forward after you finish a timed task. Obviously, like, because we've updated to build 42, a lot of these finer settings I still need to reset. Reticle mode. Chance to hit or aim penalty. I think chance to hit is now default. I don't think it was before. I swear there was like a setting where you could get it to stop skipping time when you finish a timed action. Resume normal speed when time actions complete. That's the one we're after. Let me try and speed this up a little bit. Disassemble. Here we go. It was in the accessibility options, Millie. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather the planks we got. And I'm thinking we can probably like put those at the front here and maybe start building like a little wall or something like that. Like an extra doorway. So I kind of don't want them to just immediately gain access to the boat's door. I would rather them destroy like a different one first, you know? So we can put like a wooden wall across here. Sad that you don't get a bit of XP for dismantling, but I've heard dismantling things is frowned upon in multiplayer, so it may be a good thing. Yeah, it's very frowned upon in multiplayer. I mean, it depends on the multiplayer server, but yeah, generally. That's mostly because, like, if you imagine as a new player coming into a server, right? And everybody that's been playing already goes around dismantling stuff for XP. You end up dismantling loot containers. You end up dismantling like all the furniture in homes. It's definitely not something that is good for server health because it puts off any incoming players and makes it much harder for them to get started. Yeah, so it's not It's not great in that respect, but I believe you can turn that on in the sandbox settings anyway if you're like obviously just concerned about like single player. I believe. There's a little tree there we could cut down as well. Do I just keep dismantling things though? Not sure. I kind of like the idea of some of this area being a living space. Maybe. I don't know. Trying to think what I want to do. Maybe we turn like a large section of this area into a storage room. I was planning to have animals on the ship somewhere, but I think somebody said that you can only like grow plants on the ground floor last time we were talking about this. So I was thinking about maybe starting the farm here. And then maybe we'll I don't know, we could have like a storage room here. We could turn this into storage. It seems like a half decent place for that. There's a setting to allow farming at different elevations and ground floor, but the toolset says that it has a very big performance impact and is not recommended. Interesting. Interesting. Makes sense of why it isn't included by default then. Bunch of tables to dismantle in the lowest part of the ship. Yeah, I'm focusing right now. I'm just focusing on clearing the space a little bit. If it's not in my way, I'm probably not going to get rid of it because I'm not gaining much from this right now because we're still like only carpentry level 2. So right now I'm just doing this to clear some space, but we will probably clear the lower decks once we have a bit more carpentry XP, and we're likely to get some planks from it and stuff like that, you know? Thank you for all the follows, guys. Appreciate that. Queen Duchess McLady. Love that name. That's a bit like Grand McLarge. Huge. Queen Duchess McLady. Oh, I didn't want to open that. How many jars of tomatoes do I have? Like fucking 4 of them. Nothing is like me, Duck. I am one of a 1 edition. Okay. You say so. You say so, buddy. See, like we could do a lot of stuff down here. Like we could build storage, advanced forge, primitive forge, stone blocks. How does one get stone blocks? I wish I could click on the thing and it would take me to them. Ah, simple forge. For more advanced metal forging, including metal armor. But it's the same as a normal one, only that it has the bellows. Large bellows with it. Masonry. Hmm. Is this a new start, or are you filming for the all new Towns 100 Days series? Oh, I ain't doing a 100 Days series. Screw that, dude. This take way too much work for me. Straight up. No, this is just we're playing in Brandenburg, and this is I think the 3rd session of playing. Hmm. So we need like welding level 3 to do like simple storage shit. Probably just gonna steal these from somewhere else, honestly. Like why would I bother? You know? When I can just go take them. Okay. And then we'll turn this into the storage room. Let's go chop down some trees. Oh, was the axe in the axe was in the car, wasn't it? Okay. We need to drop some stuff. Get another bite to eat. My character is ravenous. So anyone can make pipe bombs now, not just engineers? Pass. Pass. Never really messed around with bombs, honestly. We're not running any mods right now, Freedom Jesus. That's an outdated command. We're completely vanilla. No mods. No mods. No kips. What? Where have you bastards come from? And all these ones down here. So where are you? What? We were just out here, like. Come on. They heard about your VOD channel and just want to support you. Well, their kind isn't welcome here, alright? I said it. I'm alivist. Undeadist. Respawn? I turn that off, it's annoying. They shouldn't spawn that quickly. It's been, like, a day and it's within, like, a scene area. If it's been seen within a certain amount of hours, they won't spawn there anyway. We had a helicopter recently. They probably just migrated in. We had a helicopter not too long ago. I'm gonna need to move some of these bodies at some point, though. They stanky. They got that stank to them. More stank than Grand McLarge after a 6-hour session on the Warhammer MMO. Isn't that right, Grant? you stank-ass bitch. Warhammer MMO? Yeah, Return of Reckoning is a free-to-play fantasy Warhammer MMO that was revived because there was once upon a time one of them called Age of Reckoning, and it was shut down. Wasn't like highly popular, and it's quite dated, so it's not around anymore. I mean, fair, but still. Damn, dude. Why so loud? It was like way louder than anything else. Okay. Your boy is tired. So let's pack it up. Really didn't take long. Feel like you keep getting interrupted by zombies, and we can't really like get much going right now. You need 2 of each animal so you can call it Duck's Ark. Only just got into Warhammer and was at one of the stores today. Pretty cool stuff. Nice, dude. I like Warhammer. I'm a 40k nerd. We did some, actually did some Warhammer 40k lore shorts on TikTok for a while. Had quite a bit of success with that. Something I'm considering going back to, either like when I start doing a bit more short form content again. A bunny, that might be the one. It might be one of the ones we set free earlier. Just come by for a little visit, you know. Come to say thanks. Yeah, that's something I'm looking at here soon, is we might, I might be getting somebody to, like, handle my short-form content output. Like, I guess you would call it, like, a short-form content manager. Usually, I'm just on, like, TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But recently, obviously, that's been proven that the TikTok is not exactly, shall we say, secure? Safe? So there's a potential that I might start posting on, like, more platforms, and just, like, scheduling uploads on, like, 4 platforms just doesn't sound like a good use of my time. So I might be getting, like, somebody to manage that for me here soon. So, you know, the shorts will still be mine, and I'll still be doing the writing and the voiceover and stuff, but yeah, I might get somebody to handle that for us soon. Jesus. Where did that even come from? That sounded like it was on a boat on the water. Well, at least it's gonna draw these guys away. You lot piss off over there, and I'll send you a postcard, you bastards. Now, is there anything coming from this way? All right now. Door. What do I need for a door? I don't have the carpentry skill for a door. Can I express how, like, annoying that's a really, really small pet peeve I've always had with Zomboid that doesn't make much sense to me, is how you can build a door frame at level 2, but to build the door for the door frame you need to be level 3. And, you know, and I get it, again, from a realism perspective, I'm sure building a door is more complex than building a door frame, but, like, from a gameplay perspective, it's like, okay, but why? Like, it's really not that big of a difference, like... See, no. See, no, this is why we need a door. Who do you think you are, Sonny? Excuse me. Been trying to slowly get into 40k. It's extremely fascinating, but also insanely overwhelming. Yeah, that's... yeah. I know there's, like... If you Google or search on YouTube, like, where to get started with 40k or, like, stuff like that, there's some quite good content creators that will recommend, like, some books or... like videos to start with and stuff. 40k is a massive world, man. What's the name of the one guy that does all those YouTube videos talking about 40k lore? One of you will know who I'm talking about. Is it Luton? Luton, yeah. That's the guy. Luton09. His stuff's worth checking out if you're interested. Voldemort, Italian Spartacus. Dude, these people have great names. MrAtomicDuck. What's 40k? Oh, look, to answer that question, we'd be here hours. In a simple word, in simple terms, it's a very dark sci-fi universe with miniatures, books, films, and games. Sci-fi army men, yes. Ooh, is it a foggy day? It's a foggy day. One foggy day in Project Zomboid. You see, in the distant future, there is only war. You're right. That is a thing. There is only war. You know what, chat? We're gonna treat ourselves today. What are we having? Is there a beer? Yeah. We're gonna treat ourselves to a beer. We've earned it. At 7:50 a.m. in the morning, we're having a beer. You know? Sometimes you gotta. It's happy hour somewhere, right? Where would you want to live in the 40k universe? You don't. You just don't want to. Yeah. True. Somebody asked me, like, somebody like, I wouldn't say who, but I saw, like, another content creator basically arguing that they would rather live in the Imperium than the Tau universe, like the Tau society. And I was like, fuck that noise, dude. I'm sorry, I'm going to Tau. Brainwash me. Like, Brainwash me. You know, I don't care. Fucking, at least I'll live a somewhat peaceful existence. Okay, we're just gonna put these in here because they will be our food for like the next couple sessions when I need something to eat. In the meantime, let's get something out to like cook up. Stale, uncooked, frozen. Okay, you know what? Let's cook this, and we'll try and combine it with a couple of other things to make it a little bit more appetizing. So we've got chicken, potatoes, thyme, and basil. We'll turn this into like a stew or something. Wait. Ah. I'm confused. Need to read some cooking things. I think stews and stuff are pretty like base level. Yes, but they sterilize you. Isn't that like, that was never confirmed, was it though? The Chow sterilization stuff? That wasn't that just like implied somewhere? I'm not planning on having kids anyway, it's fine. Why doesn't 40k have Space Skaven though? Yeah, space rats would be cool. I'm actually, somebody tell me, am I being dumb? I can create a roast. I thought stews, you just needed water. And you could actually make them, no? Is that now like a oh, okay, so they... Did I just need to defrost them first? Was that why? We had a pot full of water before and I emptied it, but okay. Either way, we got what we wanted. All is well. And we'll go ahead and make a roast as well, right? Why not? What else can we put in there? Bit of garlic. Put a squash in there maybe. That's a deep fryer. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered really, but Warhammer orcs are glorious. They are. They will things into existence. Hive cities do sound pretty fucking gruesome, so let's go live with the Tau. Yeah, the Hive cities are wild. Hive cities are wild. Humans are space skaven. Yeah, true. Actually. There we go. Something a little bit more worth cooking up. What if you're on a garden world as an Imperial Noble? Well, I mean, even if you're an Imperial Noble, you're just engaged in a different form of grimdark. It turns from the gruesome hive streets and gangsters to political ambition and the constant chance of being assassinated by somebody looking to take your position. Or being used in some kind of plot and scheme. Just turns into a different kind of, like, risk, I guess. There was like I forget the exact quote, but there was a quote from one of the books where, like, so one of the, I don't know if it was a guardsman or a commander or something like that, was like commenting on like how like the upper echelons of the hive cities were like even worse than like the lowest of the streets and stuff. They were saying like they'd rather be on the front line than there. Put those burgers back in the freezer now that we've done that, actually. Have some stew, straight from the pot. Chicken leg and potato. My favorite Space Marine chapter, it's gotta be the Black Templars. I know that's like a really like generic fucking response, and like loads of people like the Black Templars, but there's just something about them, dude. They look badass. And they act like it too. Grey Knights. Is that technically a Space Marine chapter though? Are the Grey Knights do they count as a Space Marine chapter? And I am genuinely asking. That's not me being like facetious. Salamanders. Yeah. The good guys, the good boys. Gotta head off to my own gaming. Take care, Duck and chat. Don't bully Duck too much in my absence. Thanks, Grant. See you in a bit, buddy. Blood Ravens. I like the space sharks. Oh, the Carcharodons. Yeah, they just sort of showed up and then fucked off, didn't they? That one time. Showed up, decimated the Mantis Warriors, and then just fucked off. That's like one of the most like gruesome fucking stories of like behind the Space Marines like that I've seen so far. Like, so correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not like some all-knowing like Warhammer 40k lore person, but if I remember rightly, that was like the Mantis Warriors were like rebelling. They was is the word secessionist, I think. They were trying to split from the Imperium, and they were protecting like a farming world, I think it was, and they were fighting with the loyalists chapters, and they were having this like really brutal war. and the Carcharodons just sort of showed up out of fucking nowhere in the middle of a battle. Neither side knew who they were fighting for, like they didn't know if they were friends or foe. And then the Carcharodons like brutalized the Mantis Warriors. And just completely like tore them to bits. And then fucked off into the warp again, and just that was it. Like, no explanation. Just just showed up. I think that the way they did it, didn't they kill civilians or something? They like ravaged the civilians to draw out the last of the Mantis Warriors as well, because they knew that their honor would mean that they'd have to protect them. So they used the civilians to draw out the Mantis Warriors and then just butchered them. Just brutal. And those are, you know, they're not the good guys, because nobody's a good guy in Warhammer 40k, but those are the loyalists, those are the good Space Marines. Sons of Horus assault team burrowing under the walls of the Imperial Palace during the siege. It's a horrible position to be in. The less bad guys, yeah, basically. Granted, they're a very extreme Space Marine chapter. Blood Ravens? Ah, you're a fan of stealing everybody else's artifacts. Gotcha. Yeah, this tank you guys have been using, it's ours now. We'll take that. So a Brit, yeah. Really, it's just the chapter that I should support as the Blood Ravens, because we're all about taking everybody else's artifacts. For sure. Yeah. Just making sure we go through all of these. Common maintenance of basic mechanics. Good cooking, bread, baguette, biscuits. You should look up the Storm Ravens. They're basically a Scottish clan. Cool. That sounds pretty dope. Oh, hang on. This will give us the ability to forge a bunch of tools. That's cool. Okay. I like the idea of needing to forge tools when, like, you know, in order to get the forge in the first place, you're probably gonna need the tools. What up, Tarkov? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for all the follows and the subs and stuff today, guys, as well. I do appreciate all the support. It's been good. Looking forward to playing a little bit of something else for you guys today. Get a little bit of War Thunder on the docket after this. We're gonna be playing, for those that know what this is, just for the benefit of you guys, we're gonna be trying the T-14 today, which is a very heavily armored US tank. Should be fun. Just picked up brunch for the old lady. Don't tell her I called her old. Your secret is safe with us. What did you get for lunch? I don't know what I'm having for food later. I'm probably just gonna have like a really late dinner today, because like I had breakfast and stuff before we came on stream, and I was like, yeah, my shopping's gonna arrive between like 5 and 9 p.m. today, so that'll be fine, probably be all right. And then I got the text today saying like, oh yeah, your shopping's gonna arrive between 8 and 9 p.m. Literally like the last slot. So T-14 is Russian? Is it really? Oh, Hang on. T-14 tank. World War II. It might be there's a different T-14. There's a T-14 Armata, which is Russian, I think. Yeah, so you're thinking of the T-14 Armata, which is a Russian 4th generation tank, apparently, according to Google. The T-14 heavy tank was a joint project between the United States and the United Kingdom, with the goal being to produce a universal infantry tank. So, yes. Apparently. Yeah, we're gonna play around with the T-14 on War Thunder today. Gotta order that KFC, shame. Some chicken wings and chippies. Chippies! I love chippies. Chippies are the best. Okay, what are we doing now? Chopping down more trees, maybe? I really need to find the next carpentry book, to be honest, before we start any like big like building projects. Not really sure where else we can get them other than maybe just like searching people's houses and garages. We could always just start like clearing through like some of the residential housing in the area, I guess. Work our way up this way gradually. And since we're not going on like a huge storage run, let's go ahead and take this car. We're not really going with like big storage goals in mind, so I'm going to take a little bit of gas from here, considering I know this should hold quite a lot. Yep. That'll do nicely. Put that into this one. Hey Duck, good to see you on. First time catching a stream, been a long time sub on YouTube. I appreciate that, Yetifoot. Welcome to the Twitch, where we do a lot more Project Zomboid, and we're going to be dabbling in some variety stuff. What day? What day are you on? So this is our 3rd session. It is day 12. KFC, didn't know you were a millionaire. KFC is the cheapest of the takeout places around me, to be honest. Like, you know, most value for money sort of thing. The trouble with going with like, you know, the other takeout chains is that like 9 times out of 10 they charge you like extra for like the service and the delivery and whatever else, whereas KFC tends to like bundle stuff together and makes it like more affordable. Around here at least. This might be a little bit too far out of the way, actually. We've been up this way because this was like the way of the gas station. It would be nice to maybe... Prisoners. It would be nice to maybe clear the... Try and clear the gas station properly. Did we go to one up here before or down below? Because I know we marked one down to the south, and I can't remember if that's the one. I don't think that's the one we went to, though. What are you looking for now? Just books, generally speaking. What this? Oh, hey. This actually might be just the thing. This might be just the ticket. Getting tired. It's not great. Bruh. Would you die? Tiredness. Okay, this will work as a place to sleep, probably. Might find some military stuff in here, if we're lucky. Wats! This might work as a place to sleep. I think we're gonna take a... At the very least, I might set an alarm and we'll just grab like a couple hours, maybe. Do you think the dogs will add the devs will add dogs and cats? Potentially. I don't think they'll be the top of their list because they'll mostly be like companion animals. But I can see them doing it purely for like the perspective of like, okay, it might be cool to have like animals that can reduce happiness, reduce like unhappiness and boredom. And that's all they're good for, sort of thing. Like say companion animals, but can't see it being the top of their list, you know. Zombie dogs would be crazy. Yeah, you'll only get that from mods though. They've flat out said that they don't plan to add infection to animals. We were saying earlier that they got items from doing this. Yeah, as suspected. That's from a mod that they were talking about. So whoever it was asking earlier, like whether they've got loot from picking up trash. No, it's a mod doing that. Cool to see you stream. Only ever seen your YouTube videos before. Good luck out there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, our Twitch is we do stream Project Zomboid, but I will be doing a lot more like variety on the stream here soon. We're just kind of streaming a bit of Project Zomboid while it's hot, obviously. Will be a lot of variety to come. We're playing some War Thunder later today, and we've been talking about doing things like RimWorld, maybe like World of Warcraft hardcore, like hardcore classic. We've been taking a look at some like upcoming games today as well. They look very exciting. Whisper Mountain seemed very, very cool. I'm excited by that one. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more variety. But yeah, this is where we do the stream thing. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed by like how little loot there is in those. I'm hoping there's some kind of like book room in here, like a library or something to make this worth it. Looking like bathrooms or shower rooms. So far, this is looking booty cheeks. Would horses be OP? Not in the right setting. Horses would be cool. I think, to be honest, now that like animals have been added, you're likely to see a lot of that stuff come through mods. You know? Like stuff like horses and whatever, it's just a matter of time at this point. Like now that we've had animals brought in, or like creatures, like extra creatures, like in the form of like zombies and stuff. Like mutants and stuff like that, maybe some Stalker 2 themed stuff. You're gonna see so much of that now from mods that I reckon it'll be in through modding before it comes into the game naturally. Wait, chat. There's everything we need to make a coffee. So if you guys didn't know you could do this, this was in my tips and tricks video. So, you know, not that I'm doing a shameless self-plug or anything right now, but this thing here, you can actually use the coffee machines now and brew yourself a coffee. But it uses the whole thing, which I just find hilarious. Because this coffee is about to leave you fucking wired, brother. Oh, hello! Did you want a coffee too? Sorry, not today. This gym sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Oh, a wet zone! Huge. I take it all back. And then we're just gonna enjoy our nice coffee. Why can't I put my sugar packet in there though? It's kind of upsetting. Hey, what up, Halls? How you doing? But yeah, you can just like make a coffee with the coffee machine now. Yeah, that's it. That's all I was saying. Like, you have to use the entire pack of coffee to make the coffee. Yeah, it's just a mug. One mug of oh god, didn't want to do that. Oh, hello. We're back. Okay. Oh. Stab it. That's how I like my coffee. Yeah. You just throw that whole fucking thing in there. Sorry, not today. So what's in this big space then? Oh, it's the pool, isn't it? That's right. Well, this place sucked. I was really hoping that there would be some books in here somewhere. I like these kind of beds, they're easy to carry. You know, like, it would actually be a good thing for me to take back to the base if it weren't for the fact that they only give you average sleeping comfort, because that fancy sofa that we have is the same level of sleep comfort, so it doesn't really make much sense. These tables, though, might be worth taking to give us some extra surfaces. I don't know. Stick a pillow on it? Yeah, but we have a pillow on the sleeping surface we have back at base. It's still like, then it just becomes average with pillow. So, it's all the same thing. Hang on. I'm gonna grab this. Check some of these cars, see if we got some gas, maybe. Pillars do stuff now? Yeah, they add, like, extra... I don't know if they add extra comfort or whether they just reduce the risk of, like, injuring your neck when sleeping or something. But yeah, they actually have a function now when you place them on a bed. If you don't want to drink all the coffee at once, you can dilute it in water like you can with the bleach. Oh, really? I knew about the bleach thing. I didn't know you could do that with the coffee. Wait, I'm confused though, because then how would... Because the coffee machine requires that you use the instant coffee item. How would that work? Does it then use the liquid container instead? Or is this only when you're making one yourself from scratch? Because we were using a coffee machine, and that pulls from the item, not from like a liquid container. If I've understood you correctly. After brewing it. Oh, got you. Right. So, like, you take the coffee you've made and water it down. Interesting. Going back that way. Ooh-wee. Oh, zombies. Had a delicious sleep, and I'm also having a coffee. Nice, Halls. Sounds like your day is off to a good start. Might need to take a BRB here in a minute, chat, just to go flick on the heating. Aw, flowers. This person had received flowers shortly before their passing. Hell yeah, dude. Give me those cereal making supplies. Hey, cool light. I didn't know they had color. Wait, is it colored lights or is it just the color of the wall? It is the color of the light. I didn't know they had colored lights in now. I'm stealing this light bulb. One of our lights shall be pink. I didn't know that. Why have I, like, barely seen those? It's like the first time I've ever seen a colored light bulb in the vanilla game. Is that just me? I mean, maybe the strip clubs with, like, the red lights and stuff. I don't know. It just, that seems like a like a new thing to me. How do I pronounce that? Is it is it Choi? I don't know if I pronounced that right. But hello, welcome. And non-major nerd, what's up? Welcome back. They have colored light bulbs. They did, but like I guess I never saw them like actually in a working like lampshade. Do you know what I mean? Like I never saw them actually like placed in just a random house like that. I would see them in like maybe the strip club buildings or like, you know, when you dismantle things, but like never just like in a random lampshade, you know? Nice little design feature that they had like a kid's room there with like a pink light. That's like, you know, nice little bit of like environmental world-based storytelling, you know? What is this? This building's big, whatever it is. What'd it be? Oh, it's like a big garden center. So we got here. Is this a mall? Is it just like... It's like a retail outlet area. Painting services, spiffos. Chicken. Like a big old... Oh! Yeah, it's a mall, alright. Yep. A lot of zombies. Good lord. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this on the map. With a big skull and crossbones. Another Spiffo's joint. I'm interested in getting in there, maybe. Bruno's used cars. God damn it. I can't go all the way around the front. Oh, we've been here, haven't we? We just didn't, we didn't finish clearing it. We've been here. I remember this. Come on, lady. Around here. Duck, are you gonna play that zombie game that uses the Earth as the map and you base in the buildings? Infection-free zone. Yeah, we've done a couple of streams on that before. I don't know if I have any interest in going back to it right now. Like, it was cool. I just feel like like it's not taking my interest right now. But it was cool. I can't go all the way around the front. There's way too many zombies that I would need to clear. I'm gonna hop the fence. I'm gonna drop the gas can and I'm gonna hop the fence. Wee wee. We go. Come on, dude. Really? It's probably because our character's overweight. I think overweight does actually affect your, like, climbing abilities. Or successful chances of climbing. Duck, have you figured out who Wayne Gretzky is yet? I mean, I couldn't not after the hammering I got from chat about it. No, I've been told. Believe me. Does dexterous affect the chances of climbing as well? Not to my knowledge, no. It's just dexterous is just like your speed of looting. Oh, now we're tired. Are you fucking kidding me? You couldn't have done that like literally 2 minutes ago. Before I hopped the fence. You had to wait till now. Duh, he's the president of Canada, right? Yeah, something like that, I'm sure. Sounds about right. With all the new crafting materials, I've started loving dexterous. Yeah, it's really, it's definitely more useful than it used to be. Okay, I'm just gonna... Hey, yo, Carpentry 2. I was looking for that. Welder mask. Hey, look, Wayne Gretzky's been here. We've got the welding mask, chat. And the carpentry book. This was all worth it. Any I'm missing? I think we're good. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. It's a shame that one of these aren't open, so I can like take a sleep in one of them. You know. Took a little leap. Little leap. Could sleep in the car. Maybe. Fishing magazine 1 in one of the boxes. I think we have fishing 1, don't we? We have fishing 1 back at base. We have 1 and 2. Pretty sure. Oh, the magazine. Was there? Did I miss that? Am I being lied to? No. You've got it. Make fishing rod, fix fishing rod, make chum base. Okay, chum base will be good. Hell yeah. Is there any info on possible ETA for stable release? No. Nope. Don't expect it for a long time. We are unlikely to receive an ETA, to be honest. And yeah, don't expect it for, like, it's not something that's going to be coming along for a long time yet. There is absolutely no chance it'll be like within the next few weeks. Project Zomboid development time is a long thing. I would put that to the back of your mind right now, because it's just, yeah, we're not going to hear anything on it in ages. I'm going to spend so much time trying to do this. Come on! Jesus Christ. I'd say middle to end of this year if I had to make a guess. I think we'll get it this year. I don't want to speculate. The thing is like that'll be all it is. The only piece of information that people can use to speculate will be the dev time that it took to release previous updates into stable, and even then that's like, I don't know, to me it's like not even worth speculating about, because like nobody can give you any sort of like accurate time frame at all, and every update is different, so it's just everybody's best guess. Okay, I would like to drive past the gas station on the way back. Because this was the one we cleared before, didn't it? No, this isn't the one, is it? No, it's not. So we must have walked up to a different one. Like up here? I'm struggling to remember if that was even this playthrough. I think it was. I'm pretty sure we went to a gas station in this playthrough. But I don't know, I could be wrong. The school is an interesting building for us because we might be able to get some books there. But it will be busy. But I think we have the book I really wanted, which was Carpentry 2. That actually means we can get started with some building now. And we have the welding mats now, so we can crack into the gun store. What up, Board Lord? How you doing? Yep. Leave that in here, because I'm gonna drive out with that anyway. My best guess is 10 years from now. Either way, they can't win. People want stable and multiplayer as soon as possible, and then people will make mods, but then if a significant bug needs patching, it may break everything and make people mad they didn't wait longer. Yeah, not to mention that when when they do release the thing, everybody will be like, this is so broken, they shouldn't have released it like this, I'm so disappointed in them. And it's like, yeah, they literally cannot win. Like, people want them to release it quickly, and they do, and then they get yelled at, and then on the other side of things, they get yelled at because some people think it shouldn't be taking so long to develop. Like, There is no... The whole argument is ridiculous. There's just let them do what they want to do, and I don't know, stop thinking you're entitled to anything based on a purchase that was like what, like £15, and we're like 10 years on from that. Like, I don't know, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous to me, the amount of content that's available in this game for £15, and people have the fucking balls to be like pissed off about anything with regards to development. Like, wild. I got so many hours out of this game. Like, sure, I share my opinions when I think that some things like don't work or aren't the best, but equally I ain't gonna be up in arms about shit. Like, I've got hundreds of hours in this game, thousands even, and you know, if they tanked the game tomorrow, it'd be a really sad day, but hey, I've got like 1,600 hours or some shit. I've got my money's worth, you know. What up, Benold? Gimme now! Yeah, legit. There's no winning in that matter. Yeah, rushing is bad, taking your time is bad, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yep, 100%. You know, I'm sure, man, I'm really asking for like wild comments from, on this VOD, but the one that's really gotten to me recently is how some people are saying, like, you know, how quickly modders are fixing some of the things that the devs haven't fixed yet. That was the big thing, because it was like a month, right, between the release of Build 42 and the first patch. And people were like, oh, it's taking the devs ages to fix stuff. I can't believe modders have already fixed these issues. And it's like, brother, how are we turning having a thriving modding community into a bad thing? What, like, how are we spinning this into a negative narrative? Can we not just be happy that we have a great modding community and we also have an amazing base game? Like, how is this a negative thing? It's wild to me. Modders don't have to run things through panels of internal tests and approval. Yeah, and it's one person focusing on one thing, right? And we all saw how big the patch was. Like, there was like 250 plus fixes in there. Like, not to mention new additions and balancing changes and all the rest of it. Like, it's just, I don't understand people, man. Like, I really don't understand how you can be that dense. The instant gratification expectation people have, the audacity. I'm just shy of 1,000 hours and I've got my money's worth. Oh yeah, 100%. I get my, you know, I look at it from a very like base perspective. Okay, the game was like £15 or whatever, and granted, this depends on where you live, right? Like, different areas of the world, £15 is worth a lot more money than others, right? And that I understand. Regional price differences, but at least in my part of the world, £15, you know, I could spend that, I could spend more than that on a dinner, or going to the cinema for me and one other person, you know? Hell, I'd almost spend that for just me, probably. Like, and that's like a couple hours? As far as I'm concerned, PZ has well and truly given me its money's worth and then some, you know? Wait, have we got Tink's partner in the chat? Hold on now. Yes! Amazing! Welcome to the stream, Captain Promotable. How you doing? I like that name. Have you been bugging them to swing by? And they've entered on us having a rant about dev time. I say us like you guys are involved. It was mostly me that started this whole rant, but... Amazing. Wait, is there a rat on my boat? There's a rat on my boat! That's okay, they can stay. It'll be first mate ratty. Let's see, that'll be. What was the rant about? I was AFK. Don't worry. It's not a. You didn't miss much. I'm sure it will come up again. Okay, amazing. Right, so we have carpentry, next 2 carpentry books. Now, genuine question, do rats actually eat? No, it's a baby rabbit! Who brought the baby rabbit on my ship? Do rats actually eat the, like, your food and stuff? Why is there a baby rabbit? Oh, please don't tell me it's gonna have, like, lost its mum or something. I will be weak, chat. If I go on the... If I end up going to this rat's info panel and it says it can't find its mum, we're about to have a new rabbit, okay? Tink, thank you for the gifted sub to Captain Promotable. Welcome. Thank you. You know, I would say, like, congrats on the gifted sub, but, like, I suppose your partner's just spent your money on it, so, like, you know, I guess congrats. Like, it really depends how you look at the situation, but jeez. What info? Can't find its mother. God damn it. We have a new rat. A new rabbit. Shut up, chat. This is your fault. You did this. Come here, rabbity. Wabbity wabbit. Stressed. Can't find its mother. It's a male. Oh, the noises! I feel so evil! We're saving the rabbit. We're saving the rabbit. Go find the mother. What? Where is it gonna be? I mean, it's got to be out here, right? It's not gonna be too far if it's gonna be anywhere. There was a rabbit out here earlier. I don't see one now, though. Anybody got eyes on a rabbit? Oh, there's one. It's under your car. Stop saying that I ran it over. This is slander and lies. That's a male, so that's not the right rabbit. So genuine, like very genuine question here. If the rabbit can't find its mother, can I still like raise it? Or is it like doomed? You know, like if I feed and provide it food and water, will it still survive to adulthood? Has anybody tested enough? Like, I don't know if it will survive. Okay, dude, would you... This is what annoys me, right? Muscle strain doesn't bother me, that shit does. That shit bugs me. Like, how many pushes and attacks was that? Muscle strain doesn't bother me, but when I have to make like 10 attacks on one zombie to get it to fall over, that bugs me, because then that feels just like RNG bullshittery, you know? At that point, it feels like muscle strain will become a problem because I've had to spend so many attacks trying to knock over one zombie that usually does it in 1 or 2. My pushes record is 30. Okay. So, let's have a look at the carpentry here. Can we make... feeder? Okay, we can make a feeder. And we can make fences. We can make a little... We can make it a rudimentary, like, pen, right? That's the main thing. We're gonna make it like a rudimentary little pen and give it a feeder. We will save the rabbits as... Okay, what are we building first? Trough, probably, right? Let's grab these planks. We need a trough. And for that, we need like 4 planks. It's gonna be fine. The rabbit's gonna be fine, everybody. I need nails. Shit. The noises. I feel evil, and I'm saving it. It's alright, little buddy. You're gonna be okay. Alright? We're gonna look after you. Don't worry. We need a name for the wabbit. whoever worked on those sound effects is cruel, and I hate you. All right, let it be known. It's a boy. Name it Dinner. Thumper. Roger. Roger Rabbit. I like that. There you go, pal. A little bit of water for you. We'll sort you out some food. I know just the thing. There was the trailer that we found those rabbits in when we freed them. There was grain in the feeder inside the trailer. Destroyer of Worlds, Tim, Orphan Andy. They eat grass? Yeah, I imagine they'd still eat feed though, right? Rather than me having to spend time picking up grass by hand. Tim? But yeah, doesn't feel like a very rabbity name. I want a greenhouse mod? Yeah, fair. Elmer? I like Elmer though. Even though I know where that's come from, I do kind of like Elmer. That's like notorious BNY. Cadbury. I kind of like Elmer. Hi, Elmer. How's it going, bud? Elmer. Angels, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate you. How you doing? Welcome. The sound. I am weak. I am weak. Okay. How did it find its way onto the boat though, with no mother? I can't help but think that like maybe somewhere on the boat the mother is like on the boat. I'm just like questioning how it just sort of like showed up on the lower deck, you know? Poor little guy. Oh, I should go grab some rope too if we have any. I don't know if we do or not, but I'll check real quick. The stew pot. Stop trying to get me to eat the rabbit. Y'all are cruel. I can't be doing that. No rope. Would any rabbit work as its mother? I mean, female. It's a good question. I mean, I doubt it, but I don't know for sure. I haven't really tested. I let a cow out of a trailer and he killed me. Ungrateful if you ask me. Oh, that's a good point, though. Like, what if the baby can't eat because it doesn't have a mother to give it milk? Like, is this food even gonna work? Or am I better off just sort of like releasing it into the wild and hoping it finds its mother? It'll grow up normally, don't worry. Okay. You're gonna have to breastfeed it? Stop it. Shut up. Every time I go over there, it's making it's too real, dude. It's too real. The little sounds. Squeak. Make chum from what? Why is that coming up with make chum? Was it like the tree? I was so confused. What? Huh. That was weird. If you wait till Easter, the rabbit will lay chocolate eggs. Burns down a spiffo full of living people. Oh no, bunny must protect. Yeah. I mean, animals are better than people, so... Fight me. I don't know how to describe it, but he looks so depressed. Okay, I need a couple more nails. You tried out the week 1 mod already? Yep. Yeah, we got a video on the way. The VODs will be up, like, in the not too distant future, but we're holding them until we release the video. For now. Because, like, I'd like to kind of release them in conjunction with each other, you know? Is the boat a mod? Nope, vanilla. Just off the north coast of Brandenburg. I didn't see your character's name. That was my dad's partner until partner when he was a cop. Detective Ducksworth. Yeah, I thought it was a good name. Alright, let's go get that animal feed out of that trailer. Yeah, on our first run, we played a police officer in that, and, like, so far, we've survived into, like, day 3. Coming up on day 4. But I'll let you know how that run goes. We might play a little bit more of that run on stream sometime. I kind of like want to see how the video goes for that week 1 mod, because we could always like continue that playthrough. You know, turn it into a 2 or 3 episode thing. Yeah, I want to see how it goes first. What up, Blake? What up, Led Halen? How you doing? Detective Ducksworth, he was a fun guy, brought me NES games when I was a kid. Hell yeah. Hold on, little wabbit. We're almost there. Okay. And now we hope this is enough. Do they need a shelter as well, like a hutch, or? There's chickens, so doesn't make me think so, but oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Can't find mother, stressed. I'm sorry, pal. It's not gonna be like that for long, don't worry. We'll get you a little enclosure built and food and stuff, and it'll be fine. If we find like a female rabbit that has like a baby, we'll grab them. We'll grab both. We'll try and grab the baby and the mother, and like we'll see if maybe they can act as a surrogate or something. That poor thing, you monster. What? No, you misunderstand. You misunderstand. This rabbit found its way onto our ship. And when we went to investigate, it said it couldn't find its mother. And we've looked around and there's no sign of its mother. So we're saving it. We're rescuing it because I feel like a monster letting the thing die. It's being rehomed. It did look like it was eating there, you're right. Can we... I don't know if it'll let me hover over it from up here, but... it hasn't eaten or drank, but it said it was fine though, so... Maybe the mother is on the lowest level, right below the baby. We can certainly go check. Lost baby bunny trauma, yep. Just watch out for it at least eating electrical wires. Turns out my social anxiety is severe in cyberspace too. Shit is way too real. I got beat to death in a church for going through the trash. Is that the week 1 mod? Any wabbits down here? No. No wabbits. That poor wabbit is on its own. Imagine dying to a zombie rabbit like it's Monty Python. No, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I do feel like this is a good place to wrap up this segment of the stream, though. Maybe for now, this playthrough. We'll do a little bit of War Thunder. We got some tonks on the docket today, I'm thinking. So I'm thinking might be a good place to sort of wrap this section up. I grew up as a kid, a queer kid in the Bible Belt. I was like, oh, I'm head out. I didn't come here for this. Yep. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Understood. Right. Let's go up to our little nook here to log off. Okay. That was good. So for anybody watching this on the YouTube VOD, right now, this, I believe, was our 3rd session with this mod. We will continue this playthrough in the not too distant future. And thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, visit the main channel, or come over to Twitch and enjoy these things live. All of that is linked in the description. Thanks. Catch you all in the next one.